filling a room of Silicon Valley execs. The cracks in their logic were widening, though they couldn't see it. Claire's brand had no business plan, no supply chain, just pretty packaging and her charm. I'd seen the numbers. I ran a company that lived or died by them. But Mom and Dad poured in more cash. Their blind faith was unshakable. I started to notice other signs too. Their car needed repairs. They couldn't afford it. The dining room chandelier flickered from unpaid bills. They were sinking, and Claire was the anchor dragging them down with her dreams. I kept quiet. My own bank account was swelling as Pierce thrived. I'd hired a manager to handle the day-to-day, letting me stay in the shadows, watching. That night, alone in my fake apartment, I pulled up Pierce's latest quarterly report, $5 million in profit. I could have bought Mom and Dad's house outright, paid off their debts, set Claire up for life. But I didn't. I shut my laptop, the glow faded, and I leaned back on my thrift store couch. Claire's laughter echoed in my ears, Mom's praise, Dad's shrugs. They thought I was powerless, a footnote in their story. They were wrong. I wasn't just watching anymore. I was waiting for what I wasn't sure yet, but I felt it building, a storm they'd never see coming. Uncle Dan had taught me patience, and I was learning just how deep their hearts ran or didn't. 6 months into my secret, the air at home grew thicker with Claire's schemes. Her skincare line was floundering, bottles sat unsold, her investors ghosted. But she spun it like a triumph, dazzling Mom and Dad with promises of a relaunch. I kept my routine, mornings sketching logos in my fake apartment, afternoons running Pierce innovations from a sleek office they'd never see. I'd started tracking their finances through discreet channels. Pierce had the resources, and I saw the truth. Their savings were nearly gone, the house remortgaged twice. Yet Claire's confidence never wavered, and neither did their faith in her. Then she crossed a line I hadn't expected. I'd been working late on a freelance gig, a pro bono project for a women's shelter, when my email pinged. A friend forwarded me a pitch deck for Claire's relaunch, and there, splashed across slide 6, were my designs, the bold lines, the minimalist logo I'd spent weeks perfecting for the shelter. They were hers now, rebranded as CLA Pierce Skincare. My stomach dropped. I stormed over to her apartment the next day, printouts in hand. "Claire, what the hell is this?" I demanded, shoving the pages at her. She barely glanced up from her phone, lounging in a silk robe Mom had bought her. "Oh, those? I found them on your laptop last time I visited. They're perfect for my vibe. Don't be dramatic." Her smirk twisted the knife. "You stole them," I said, my voice shaking. "Those were for a charity." She rolled her eyes. "You don't need the credit, Em. You're not going anywhere with your little doodles." I am rage burned through me, but I walked out. Her laughter trailed behind. I could have sued her. Pierce's lawyers would have crushed her. But I held back. I needed more. Mom and Dad took her side, of course. I called them that night, still fuming. "She stole my work, and you're okay with that?" Mom sighed like I was a kid whining about a toy. "Emma, don't be so." You can click on share and more to see if there is a part 2.